Something big is happening in the world of business. And no, it's not a new app, or a new startup, or the next social media trend. Right now, companies around the world are replacing meetings, rewriting reports, and even reshaping entire departments using one tool. It doesn't sleep, it doesn't need training, and it doesn't get tired. They call it ChatGPT, but it's no longer just a chatbot. It has quietly become one of the most powerful engines behind modern business. It writes, thinks, plans. It analyzes. It makes decisions. And it's changing billion-dollar industries one conversation at a time. But how is this single AI tool rewriting the future of business? And what does it mean for you? Let's find out. Because once you understand what's coming next, you won't be able to unsee it. Businesses today move fast, almost too fast. Every decision can open a new opportunity or cause a massive loss. That's why many companies are now using ChatGPT as a decision partner. It breaks down complex data in seconds, compares scenarios, defines hidden patterns humans miss, and it explains everything in simple, clear language. A manager who once needed an entire team of analysts can now ask ChatGPT for a full breakdown in minutes. Startups use it to test ideas before spending money. Entrepreneurs use it to guide strategy. Even big brands test campaigns with it before launching anything. And here's the surprising part. ChatGPT doesn't just give answers, it gives options humans never considered. But if ChatGPT can guide decisions this fast, imagine what happens when it helps build the business itself. Let's go deeper. Customer service used to be slow, expensive, and frustrating. Long wait times, repeat questions, unhelpful answers. But ChatGPT has changed all of that. It remembers context. It understands tone. It explains things clearly. And it can solve most problems instantly. Companies now use it as a 24/7 support agent. It reduces workload, cuts costs, and it makes customers happier. But the real surprise is this. Customers often prefer talking to AI because it never gets tired, never gets rude, and never rushes them. So if ChatGPT can transform customer service, what happens when it steps into marketing? The answer is shocking. Marketing used to require big teams, long meetings, and endless revisions. Today, one person with ChatGPT can create a full marketing strategy in minutes. It writes ad copy. It designs social media plans. It analyzes competitors. It suggests brand positioning. It even builds content calendars. Startups that couldn't afford professional marketing now compete with big brands. Creators build consistent content pipelines. Businesses get clearer messaging. And the best part? ChatGPT tests what works and adjusts the strategy instantly. But marketing is only one piece of the puzzle. Because behind every business, there are employees. And ChatGPT is changing that too. ChatGPT is becoming the ultimate workplace assistant. It handles emails, reports, summaries, research, meeting notes, and tasks that normally take hours. Workers save time. Managers stay organized. Teams move faster. Companies say employees using AI are almost twice as productive. Not because they work harder, but because they work smarter. And here's the twist. The companies winning right now aren't the ones hiring more people. They're the ones training their people to work with AI. But if ChatGPT is boosting workers, it's also changing how businesses operate behind the scenes. Let's look at automation. Business operations can get messy: paperwork, scheduling, approvals, coordination. But ChatGPT is now automating these tasks with incredible accuracy. Creates workflows. It drafts documentation. It tracks progress. It solves bottlenecks before they grow. Small teams operate like big companies. Big companies run with startup-level speed. But this brings up a new question. If ChatGPT can automate operations, can it help companies grow faster too? Absolutely. Sales is the lifeblood of every business, and AI is rewriting the rules. ChatGPT researches leads. It writes outreach messages. It scores potential customers. It drafts proposals. It even helps close deals by explaining objections and suggesting responses. Sales reps using AI close more deals. Startups using ChatGPT reach more customers. Businesses using AI understand their market better than ever. But selling is only half of the game. The other half is understanding what customers actually want. And that takes us to something even more powerful. Market research used to take weeks. Now it takes minutes. ChatGPT collects trends, compares competitors. It analyzes customer behavior, predicts future patterns. Companies make smarter decisions. Entrepreneurs validate ideas quickly. Brands adjust strategies before the market shifts. But here's the real secret. The businesses using AI aren't just reacting to the market. They're staying ahead of it. And speaking of staying ahead, AI is also becoming a teaching tool. ChatGPT is becoming a personal coach for millions of workers. It explains new skills. It gives practice tasks. It breaks down complex ideas. It adapts to each person's speed. Training that once took months now takes days. Companies use it for employee onboarding. Individuals use it to learn high-income skills. Businesses use it to improve performance. And here's the twist. People who learn with AI learn faster than traditional methods. But learning is only useful if it leads to innovation. Which brings us to the next transformation. Businesses are now using ChatGPT to design new products. It helps brainstorm ideas. It solves design problems. It analyzes market demand. It tests concepts before spending money. Startups launch faster. Companies innovate more often. Creators build better solutions. ChatGPT doesn't replace creativity. It multiplies it. But innovation means nothing without communication, which leads us to one of the biggest shifts happening right now. Workplaces rely on communication, but miscommunication is common. ChatGPT fixes that. It writes clear messages. It summarizes long documents. It translates languages. It organizes ideas. Remote teams collaborate easily. Managers communicate clearly. Employees avoid confusion. ChatGPT becomes the bridge that keeps everyone aligned. But there's one more area where AI is quietly creating a massive advantage. An area most people overlook. Money decisions decide the future of every business. And ChatGPT is becoming a financial assistant for companies of all sizes. It analyzes expenses, finds mistakes, it suggests savings, it forecasts future results. It explains financial reports in simple words. Small businesses use it to manage budgets. Startups use it to attract investors. Companies use it to reduce financial risk. With better financial clarity, businesses grow faster. But all of this leads to one final question. If ChatGPT is transforming every area of business, what does that mean for the future? The future of business is no longer built by hand. It's built through collaboration between humans and AI. Some people will use AI to replace effort, but the smartest people will use AI to multiply their potential. The world is changing fast, and those who learn to work with AI will become the leaders of the next generation. This is how ChatGPT is rewriting the future of business, one conversation at a time.